Now we did it. Anyway, it was muted, and now it's not. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the stream, and a happy Magic Monday, one and all. I do have the chat up, I promise. There we go. By that I mean I have it on the computer. I didn't have it up on the screen. But regardless, hi.
Hi.
We did it. We're here. We're live. We're definitely continuing that sealed from last week. Don't worry about it. We're not. You can call me Joe Stradamus. At the end of the sealed, at the end of the stream last week, I was like, I don't know if this sealed is going to stay around long enough, but if not, I'll finish it during the week. And I think I got like one more win on it. I don't remember what our win percentage or win rate was or whatever, but it ended. I did not get 7 wins, and
moving on.
Sealed ended like 5 days ago or something. So yeah. Regardless, but we are here today for draft of Dominaria United, and I guess we can just do our intro. So for those of you who may be new, whether you're watching live or on the VOD, what's going on, everybody? This is Joe.
And Amy.
We are Geek for All, and we are here continuing to play more MTG Arena as we do every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, right here on this channel live. And today we are going to be playing some Premier Draft Dominaria United. Because we play limited here on Magic Monday. That's what we do. And as I just said, Sealed is no longer available as of less than a week ago. So draft it is. That is our option. That is what we are going to do.
No other options. Mm-hmm. Well, we have Premier versus traditional, yeah. But it's still draft.
Right. But there's also quick drafts for Midnight Hunt, which I'm not really interested in doing. But, you know, sometimes they have like an older format up there at any given time. And right now it's Midnight Hunt, but it's a quick draft. And I'll just stick with Dominaria United. Thanks. It's the newest one. It's what we've been playing. So,
yeah.
You know.
Jana's here. She says, Merry Magic Monday, you magical maniacs.
What is up, Jana? Happy Magic Monday to you as well.
Good to see you. How have you been?
I'm hearing music that is not from the Premier Draft.
It's not?
No, it's from my game. I have a game running in the background right now because I beat the game, and it's kind of a long story. But I guess enjoy listening to the music for a game that's not MTG Arena right now. Basically,
because you don't know how to switch it.
I wouldn't know how to. So I mean, I could mute the computer's audio entirely, but then people won't hear Arena. I know that it's not like the biggest deal in the world if people don't hear Arena. Like you just don't hear like the smashing noises, or like if somebody happens to get a Planeswalker, you won't hear their voice lines. But like, I know people don't care as much about that, so I'll probably just mute the game audio. Yeah, because it's getting louder. So, okay, no problem. All right, that's fine. So the game is muted. I don't have to have the headphones on anymore now because it's irrelevant. We can talk about that during the stream itself. I can talk a little bit about that. We can talk about how our weekend was. And as always, we would love to hear from all of you about how your weekend was or how you're doing.
Please.
So you're always welcome to let us know. Keep us posted.
Jana says, yes, it's always great to see y'all. And I'm doing amazing. Me and baby was out doing the pogo thing and caught a shiny Butterfree.
Hell yeah.
2 heart faces. Wow.
Congratulations. That's great. I'm sure some of his shiny luck is rubbing off, which is quite nice to hear.
Yeah, I was going to say, just one shiny sounds like not even that big of a deal when it's, when it's Marcus.
But that's really cool. Congrats.
But it was your Butterfree, I assume?
Mm-hmm. She said, I caught a shiny Butterfree.
Okay, good.
Which is awesome.
You shouldn't let him catch shinies anymore. You should make him give them all to you.
You can trade. You could trade Pokemon and Pogo once a day.
Oh, okay.
With a friend. Actually, maybe it's more than once a day.
Marcus is definitely not her friend. Or
right.
our friend or anyone's friend.
No. Marcus is only an amazing human. Why would you want to be friends
Exactly. Erica is here. She says, here just in time for draft.
You know it. Yeah, we're going to get started. Obviously, feel free to continue chatting. Amy is amazing at keeping track of all of you lovely individuals. And so, if you really want to hear my opinion on things, I know that you don't. I'll chime in every once in a while as is appropriate. But otherwise, I'm just going to be sitting over here drafting. Not this.
Erica, how you been?
Maybe this, I guess. Teamer, right? I could take Baird. I don't mind Baird. There's also just Extinguish the Light. It's the only black card in the pack, and it's very good. So I could just do that.
I mean, there is land support here for Baird if you take Baird and then the land comes back.
Yeah, there's no way the land wheels, or I would highly doubt it at least. The Mind Singer isn't bad. I don't know.
But Extinguish the Light is very good.
Yeah.
And it keeps you more open to have one color, I guess. So
yeah, exactly.
There you go.
And like I said, it's the only black card in the pack, so we're definitely sending a signal to our the person sitting to our left. That's for sure.
Right.
We'll give it a try. If again, as always, if we end up abandoning it, that's fine.
Erica says, "Hi, I'm okay. I have 2 new wands." Crying, laughing face. Maybe just extinguish LMO.
Yeah. IMO.
Oh, IMO.
Yeah.
That looks like an L. I can't see that well. I need a new prescription, guys.
I'm sorry. No. Okay, so this is actually tough. Because again, there's only one black card in the pack, but this card sucks. So it's definitely not Eerie Soul Tender. I like Citizen's Arrest. It's a good card. I don't like Founding the Third Path. I don't love Choking Miasma. I think it's been used to pretty good effect against me. So maybe I should like Choking Miasma. I love Linebreaker Baloth.
Same.
But there's a black card with green kicker here, or I could just take a green card. So, yeah, I guess maybe I go with the Baloth. That's tough. That's really tough.
Jayanna says, yes, we definitely do the trades. Crying, laughing face. He's the reason why I have so many of my faves in shiny. 3 hearts. That's my shiny sugar daddy.
I was like, come on, you got this.
I was like, that's my shiny sugar daddy. 2 crying, laughing faces.
That's hilarious. Still no black. I mean, like, this is kicker of black, but this is a fine card. This is not a fine card, or at least I don't love it. I guess we just take the Gardener because Amy loves it so much, and it's obviously a great card.
I do.
Queen All in All, of course, is double white, so that would be a lot harder.
As well, though.
It's a great card. It's a great card.
Erica says, Fleur Delacour and Cedric Diggory are the new ones.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Cedric is my favorite.
Yes, that's true. It is Amy's favorite. We've talked about this.
Jayanna says, Erica. 2 hearts. How is you, chica?
All right. So, wow.
I'm sorry. I'm trying, Jayanna. I'm a very white person. I apologize. And an old person.
Well,
so I'm I'm trying hard, but it's just, it's bad.
Battlefly Swarm is a very good card. Rona's Vortex isn't bad. It's not for us right now. The Chick is very good as well. But I guess I'll take Battlefly Swarm, try to stay in the deck that I'm in, but keep my eyes open because like this is kind of a signal that maybe red's available. This card's good too. So we'll see. Lagomos, Hand of Hatred.
Ooh.
That's a good one. Okay. Yeah, and I mean, there's only one green card and only one black card, and I already said this one's bad. So, sure, I'll take Lagomos. Happily. That's a great card. Yes. All right, so be aware that red seems somewhat open. There's another Battlefly Swarm. Happily take that. Great, great card. Twin Inferno is not one that I jump up and down for, to be honest.
Okay.
Like Double Strike is fine, but if it's better in a spells deck, and we ain't a spells deck, so.
I love Double Strike.
Double Strike is a very good ability. Absolutely a very good ability. Awkward.
Poop. Everything's poop.
Kelvin Strike Team is a good card in the aggro deck, which we're not really in, and amazing if you have white, which we don't.
There's this guy over here.
Which guy?
This green thing.
Yeah, but we're going to probably move away from green if we just took Lagomos.
What?
Sorry?
I was so happy. I was like, black plus Gruul. Erica says, hey, Jay, I'm okay, dealing with some health problems that just refuse to go away. That's a late Tura Kennerud.
Kennerud is right. Mm-hmm.
2. What's happening?
Exactly. I completely agree.
And Jayana says, it's okay, girl. We can get you some seasoning and spice and everything nice. Yeah, Amy. What? Crying, laughing face. It's all right, though. You are perfect regardless. As are you.
Fair. All right. I'll take Scout the Wilderness. We're like looking at 4 colors right now, which is really disgusting. Here's our opening pack. Still the Walking Bulwark. I guess I take the Mana Worker. This draft has turned in a direction that I do not love. The Choking Miasma came back. That's a sign, if anything. I like that. The Bog Badger is here as well. Sure. 3 mana 3/3 is just a good card. So I'll take it. Nothing. The Warhorse, but probably for the sideboard. I don't love the Phyrexian Warhorse. Aggressive Sabotage, but for the sideboard, I don't love that card either. And the Clockwork Drawbridge. All right. On color, rare or mythic? That's arguably on color.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, there's a Mossbeard Ancient, though. This card's so good.
Okay.
Somebody help.
Get it.
Do I take the mythic? Or do I take the ancient? Because the ancient's very good.
Ancient. Erica thinks Silex is terrific.
All right. I don't have one in my collection, so even if it doesn't work out the way that I want it to, I will say that it was for my collection. But I am also, especially, it doesn't have to be this way, but especially based on her record, as we've heard, I am very willing to bow to Erica's expertise in this format. So,
I wanted the ancient.
I'm sorry to hear that. As I say sometimes to piss you off, it's nice to want things.
It's not nice to want things.
It's not?
When you don't get them?
That's
no.
fair.
There's a Gruul card up there.
Yes.
Why wouldn't you take it?
And it's a goblin.
Exactly.
Because there's a different goblin right here. It's a Phyrexian goblin, but it's a goblin.
Jana says, I banish thy health problems to never return.
There you go.
And welcometh bountiful bounds of health and life unto you.
That's right. Did I not hear you read this? Did you read this?
No, I missed
okay.
it. Sorry.
No, because I find it interesting. So.
Erica says, I also ordered some supplies to get back into painting. Oh, that's cool.
That is cool. Oh,
yeah.
God, this pack sucks ass for us.
I stopped painting many years ago, and I am starting to think I'm probably never going to go back to it.
Wasn't that something you were happy about, or you want to go back into it?
I don't know.
Fair enough.
Jana says, yes, painting. I want to really deep dive in watercolors. Silex is terrific. I already read. So.
Yes, correct. I hate this.
Mana
Worker? Feels bad. Connoisseur?
Yeah.
It's a good card. Doesn't really, like... I just don't really know what we're doing right now. What do you do? Ugh, no.
There's a lot of red here.
Yeah, I mean, either of these 2 2s for 2 is fine.
I like them both.
Probably the picker for some card filtering. Take a 3rd Battlefly Swarm over a Deathbloom Gardener. It's a Gardener, I think. Because we're looking at, like, we have things with White Kicker in a couple of places. We've got like a little bit of a red splash. It's really not that big, but we'll give it a try. Splatter Goblin the second or a Phyrexian Vivisector. I think in this case I'll take a Vivisector. There's another Mana Worker, but these are both quite good. I like them a lot.
Erica says, to be fair, I bought paint pens because I do not have a space for canvas and easels and stuff. Also, I've come slightly around on aggressive sabotage and don't hate playing exactly one.
Oh, interesting. Okay, well, we do have one in the sideboard. So when we get to deck building, remind me if you think that the deck could fit one in. I'll again happily put one in. Awkward. Mana Worker, not Tangled Islet. Like, nobody's in green blue. Seems like very few people are in blue, period. I guess I take a Meteorite if we need more fixing out of all of it. Nothing. Broken Wings. You're welcome.
Take the broken wings.
It's very good.
Because it's a really good card.
Oh, good.
Even if you don't believe me.
That was good. I liked it. I thought that was great. Why did you peter out? It was so good.
Because I started laughing.
It was great. All right. Search for 4 creatures with different powers. Reveal them. An opponent chooses 2. Shuffle them in the chosen 2 into our library and the other 2 into our hand. So we get like our 3rd and 4th best creature, basically. With different powers, though. 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 1, 3, and 4. That's really awkward. We could just take Rulik Mons as well. So there you go, Amy. We got one anyway. You happy? Oh, I was like... You know I can't see you, right?
I was doing that before you asked.
Hey, another Choking Miasma. Wow. There's also Strength of the Coalition, which is very good. But, I mean, removal versus combat trick. This is a sorcery. Maybe it's strength. The Miasma came back last time.
Hi, everyone. Check out our other channels. Links down in the description.
Why do you do this to me, Arena?
Diana says, ah, snap. Now Amy done turned into Adele with the vocals. Let's go. Encore, encore, encore. That was definitely not Adele. That was like,
I have to, like, you have to take a Johnny, right? How did it get passed to me? Twice. I got through 2 people to get to me.
There's some stuff here.
Yeah, there's a Haunted Mire. I'm taking it. Right? Or we're... Yeah, God. It's either that or Scout the Wilderness, which might be better, I think.
The what?
Nobody wants that Moidera.
Oh, shit.
Well, I do, because I love him, and they did him wrong, but I still love him. All right, I'll take a tail swipe. Why is this still here? What is happening in this draft? Can someone help me? I'm so confused. Oh, look, Amy, it's your favorite. It's the crab man riding a penis.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a bite down in here. I'm taking it. Over the Phoenix chick. I know, but removal. So. God damn. It's so. Ooh. Phoenix chick.
There you go.
Or Erg spawn of Turg.
Yeah.
It's going to be the chick,
The
I
spider.
think. Or the spider. I mean, it's between these two for sure.
Take the chick.
No, it's Erg.
Okay.
I think it's Erg, yeah.
Riding a what?
I mean, did you not see it? It's super phallic.
Yeah, it's just a dick with a toothy urethra.
What a sentence. We're taking Rada for sure.
Hell yeah.
She's great. All of these lands are part blue. All of them that have come around late. Nobody is in blue, I think.
Gianna says LMAO.
All right. Do we have 2 already? A third won't kill us. What's Slimefoot Survey? It's 5 mana though, and it's domain. So yeah, Scout the Wilderness is fine. The Choking Miasma did come back. We knew it would. Damn right. Second Choking Miasma. Another Keldon Strike team over a Scout the Wilderness, and then of course there are blue cards, because of course there are. This is pack 3, right? Yeah, okay. So Fire NATO. Which art do you like better?
I like both of them. They're really pretty.
4 seconds.
That one.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay. And the Volstide Turner. Okay.
Gianna says the sentence was very much epic. Crying, laughing face.
Okay, so we need 10 cuts out of this very weird deck. Like, very weird.
Well, now you can pick a direction and throw out everything that's not, or some of the stuff that's not, because
I don't think this deck has a direction. You're being very generous, which I appreciate, but also
I'm a generous kind of gal.
And based on your proclivities, you and Jayana being here, we got Erg.
Yeah.
And so we can use the frog sleeves.
Yeah, we can. 'Tis the season of giving.
Yeah, this deck is gross, I think. I think I get rid of both of the strike teams. I don't think they work here.
She says, Froggy! And then 3 frog faces.
And then Erica says,
Joe, you should probably cut that bad, oily cat.
I love him. It hurts so much. Johnny, why? Or really more like Wizards, why? Why did you do this?
We can make him our deck box art.
No, I'm keeping him.
You are?
Yes!
I thought
Absolutely.
You just took him because you love him.
No, we have part white.
We do?
Yes.
Okay.
The, whatchamacallit? Well, we just cut those 2 cards, I guess. Way to prove me wrong. But yeah, all 3 of our Scout the Wildernesses have kickers with white.
Oh, okay.
So we don't need the white for the Scout the Wilderness. The Scout the Wilderness can be used to get us white. And then we only have 1 plains in the deck. And we only need 1 plains to play a Johnny. Because we could pay green, white, or green 2 life white. So.
Okay. That's a lot, but okay. Janice says, my Dara. Erica says, Joe, this is the bargaining stage of grief, I think.
Yeah. Thank you for the psychoanalysis. I needed it.
Very astute. Janice says, 2 crying laughing face. What she said.
It doesn't matter. It's staying in.
Okay.
We have 2 mythics in this deck. I'm keeping it.
Okay.
And we have, like...
So what does a Johnny do?
A Johnny, 4 loyalty to start for 4 mana, +1. So technically, he could be played for 3 mana if you pay 2 life.
Right.
Well, I'm just saying, like, so it's not necessarily 4 mana. It could be 3. But 4 loyalty, +1, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a creature or a planeswalker, it goes into your hand. Otherwise, it goes on the bottom.
Okay.
So you just
prioritize creatures.
Well, yeah, which we have plenty of.
What else?
-3, which is typically what you would do like when it first enters, as long as you have creatures on the field. You distribute 3 +1/+1 counters among up to 3 target creatures, and they all gain vigilance until end of turn.
Okay.
And then if you get lucky enough to ultimate him, which you're not relying upon, but it would be cool, his -6 is you get an emblem with whenever you cast a creature or a planeswalker spell, target opponent gets 2 poison counters. Do you remember how poison counters work? If a player has 10 or more poison counters at any time, they lose the game.
Ooh.
So if you cast 5 creature spells after ultimating a Johnny, your opponent loses.
Okay.
So.
And you get poisoned by Phyrexian oil, I guess.
Exactly correct. Yes, that would be the flavor of it. Precisely.
Okay. So, what is shitty with a Johnny if you're keeping a Johnny?
What's shitty with a Johnny? I mean,
yeah.
Nothing. Like, you want creatures, which you mentioned and is correct. We have 19 creatures and 11 non. We need to cut 7 cards. But everything else that we have, like, this is combat trick E. So we could cut this if we wanted to. So I'll do that. Tail swipe, though, is removal. Bite down is removal. Choking Miasma is sweeping removal. Scout the Wilderness helps us get to our awkward mana base.
Yeah.
Karn Silex is a good mythic and is removal as well. Because you can tap X, tap it, exile the Silex, and destroy each non-land permanent with mana value X or less, only as a sorcery.
Oh, okay. Erica says, does Silex stop all players paying life or just opponents?
All players. So I would not be able to pay 2 life to play a Johnny. I would need the white. I would need 2 green and a white.
That's a tricky one.
If the Silex is on the field. But, you know, our mythic stopping our other mythic from being played for 3 is fine.
It's fine. Okay.
I think so.
Jana says, interesting. Scribbles down in notebook. So tell us how this makes you feel.
Yeah, I'll have to recline in this chair a little bit more. Lay down on the couch. We don't have a couch.
Erica says, okay, hear me out. I think we cut at least 2 Scout the Wilderness on account of 3 Mana Worker and 2 Gardener. Gardener? Sorry.
No, it's fine.
Okay, I need a new prescription.
You're fine. And you are correct. I believe that makes perfect sense. Especially because it's few and far between that we're going to actually have the kicker. We would want this to get us basically our planes, and that's it. Unless we're like mana screwed out of red, since red is a little bit more of a splash color for us to begin with. What feels most awkward here? Like maybe the Kavu? I have never loved this Kavu. I think it's fine. But otherwise, like, Relic Mons is helpful. Domain is going to be good because hopefully we'll have up to 4, even if it's 3. Rada is quite good, so.
She thinks we cut the Kavu and 1 picker.
You got it. Okay, 2 more. 2 more cuts to go.
Jana says decisions.
Yeah, welcome to my life. I'm so bad at this. Maybe 1 Mana Worker? Is that getting too greedy with the mana base?
I just think it might make things a bit tricky.
That's why I'm asking.
All right.
Thank you.
Fair enough.
Now, are we doing a dirty 41 or do we have 1 more cut?
Maybe cut the last picker.
So red is a bit of a splash color. I mean, obviously, if we're able to play it, it means that we have the red, or maybe not necessarily, because if we have like Gardener or something, or Mana Worker, but still, we don't have card draw otherwise, but we'll see how the deck plays, because I'm curious. Let's go like that. let's go like this. And then, oh, we talked about this already. You want this one as our deck box?
Yeah. It's very pretty.
You got it. Okay. We're at 40 cards. I am cautiously optimistic.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's see how we do.
I'm not optimistic, but there's
Thanks.
always potential.
Yeah.
There's always unseen potential.
Papa Snow. Is that like a Snowlands reference or a cocaine reference? I honestly don't know.
Maybe both.
This is a weird hand. Keep. It's playable. Ooh, they mulliganed. Okay. That makes me feel better. Okay. We drew another forest. All right, all right. Creature. The only one in our hand at all.
What is that?
Cocaina.
No.
You just got to sound it out. That's all.
Erica says, would you like to hear what I'm planning to do for my first piece or place?
Peace.
Okay. When my paints come in?
Absolutely. And
yes, definitely.
And Jana agreed.
Yes.
Okay, they searched for a
Animals
plains.
closer.
Are they the same 4 colors as us? What the hell? Why? Oh, we got Erg. Hell yeah. Actually, not only do we have Erg and Tail Swipe. That's gross. So we play the land, we play the Tail Swipe. Boom. Combat. Take 2 from the salvaged mana worker. What up? That is sick. Queen all in all is a 1/1. A mountain. No. Yes, we have the mana worker on the field. We're fine. We are fine. And the gardener as well. God, yes. Okay. Well, Gardener bite down is an instant. So Gardener comes out, we go to combat and we attack with both. There are presumably no blocks. It's only 2 damage. They go to 15 and we pass.
Erica says, so I was inspired last night by watching a video of someone painting a moth. Then the next video of someone painting an eye with a galaxy theme.
Nice.
I want to do a moth that's the mother of galaxies.
Okay. That's sick.
Fancy.
Yeah. They're passing their whole turn, huh?
Well, I'd love to see it when you're finished with it.
So we just kill the queen now. Goodbye. The gardener on the top can stay on the top. Now, this gives -2/-2 to everybody. So this is great. We just go like this.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because we kill everything but our mana worker and our Erg.
Oh.
So,
I assume it affected Erg as well.
No. So, like, Gardener died. Well, because it's -2/-2, right? But Erg's a 1/5. And it's only when their toughness is 0 or less. So, yeah. We Choking Miasma, wipe their board. And then we lose our Gardener, but we have another one in our hand. So I'll cast it with the kicker. And then... actually, yeah, that's fine. +1/+1 counter on the mana worker? Does that make sense? Yeah. Over Erg, yes. Okay. No attacks this turn, because they don't have any power to be able to do so, but... Another queen? Damn. Okay. Swamp in the graveyard for sure. Erg gets bigger. Thank you. Swamp in the hand as well. Son of a bitch. Okay. Fine. Combat.
It's deck is just a swampy bitch. What can I tell
Yeah,
you?
you don't got to tell me. All right, we attack with both. They could double block the Mana Worker if they want. They just take 4 and go to 11, and then I'll play this other Death Toucher. You got it. Pass? Yeah. Patented Geek for All Handland. Go.
Erica says,
Jesus.
like, it's got stars and nebula in its wings, and the scales it's shedding are comets and shooting stars, and it has the planets on its antenna.
Okay.
That's really cool.
Yeah, very cool.
Jana says, oh, hecketh yeah. That is a dope piece.
Yeah.
I love the idea.
Sounds really cool.
It does sound really cool. And Marcus is here and says, sup?
What's going on,
Jana
Marcus?
says, it's baby.
The gang's all here. It's great to see you all, obviously. All right, weird deck. How we doing? Jesus, so many captain's calls. I mean, I guess if you have 2 queens, then it makes sense, but also go away.
I feel like we should have saved our miasma.
It's fine. We have Karn Silex, too. And we have another Choking Miasma. We have 2 in the deck. More flyers.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Erica says, the gang for all. And then
That's right.
Jana says, period.
All right, so flyers. They're at 11, we're at 20. Like, they can absolutely get to a point where they're just like, hey, attack with everybody. But then one of our Death Touchers blocks their 10-10, which doesn't have trample or anything. And then, like, we take a fair amount of damage, but, like, we can stop at least 2 of their 1/1s or, like, their Goblin and one of their 1/1s without any, like, negative stuff coming back to us. But so yeah, I'm not too worried yet, but we'll see. Pass to attackers. There it is. Okay, get predicted. Okay, so what's the card called? The +2/+1 to the team, and then with kicker the 2 and double white. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Pass to blockers. I'm gonna block. It's fine. You're fine. I'm going to block here.
Ah, the flunge? The flunge?
The flunge. Yes, the flunge indeed. That is correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Heroic charge incoming?
Thank you. Heroic charge. That's the one. And yes, I have to assume that that is the case. Yeah. There it is. Oh my goodness. Who could have possibly predicted? All right, so let me do some math.
Nice one, Erica.
7 times 3 is 21. Yeah, we're dead. Yeah, they said good game. Hold on. Yeah, because I need the Death Touch on this, which means I don't have black anymore because we kept this in our hand. Oh, but we have the Deathbloom Gardener as well. So let's attempt to sack this land to gain some life. That's probably going to be it. Let's do that as well and sack a swamp to gain 2 life and see if that does anything at all for us. That might help enough. I doubt it. No, we're at -8. Okay.
Thank you, Papa Snow.
Wow.
I was hoping our swamp swamp in our hand would help us, but you know.
No, I mean, double queen is really rough, and heroic charge wins tons and tons of games. Plus, what, 3 captain's calls? Or 2? 2 captain's calls, plus the Keldon Strike team making 1/1s as well, but we killed all those. But still, rough. Wow. Okay. Feels bad, man.
Jana says, those meaners.
Yeah. Yeah, it happened. For folks who missed it, there are no game sounds on purpose. So you could have let us know, but they're tonight. It's not a forever thing. Tonight, there are no game sounds, and I do apologize. But this hand is awkward. 2 double black spells. But we have the Badger and the Silex. What?
My
Was that your stomach? I thought you were rubbing up against my chair.
I mean, I was, but that wasn't the noise.
Holy crap. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, this hand is weird. All right, so what does this do? They get a 4/4 for one turn. Oh, they're actually trying to play an artifact deck. And we drew our only planes in the deck. Well, now we have all 4 colors. That's something.
That's very good.
Right? It's weird, though. I mean, I guess we Bog Badger it up. I guess we could also just Silex, right? Sure. Why not? I will take 7 this turn. It's going to suck, but it's 1 turn's worth. What do you do, Miria? I just hate you. They can tap an artifact to add green, and they can tap 2 artifacts to exile the top card of their library to play it. You got it. Okay, you exiled my Silex. Okay. We drew another green, which means we can play our 4th color here. Play the Badger. We don't need to play it with the Kicker, although we could. Okay. We have a 3/3. Do I block if Miria attacks? I guess. I mean, this... Ah, they did it pre-combat. Okay. Sure, I'd take 7. Okay. Play the green. Keep up bite down since they like to do shit pre-combat. So attack with the Bog Badger? Yeah, let's do it. What's the worst that could happen?
Erica says, "Oh, the Shadow Realm looks nicer than I expected."
Yeah, that was a hell of a game. Very, very strange. Wing Mantle Chaplain. So you play an 0/3 and you get a 1/1 bird. You got it. And then Myriad dies to a bite down. And then we wait and extinguish the light on the Chaplain when it becomes relevant. For 1 red? Yeah, because the +3/+0, well, first of all, it'll be +3/+0, but second of all, it's 2 mana. So there's the green. Okay. Hey, Rillick Mons. We can play you. I guess I play this red. An attack here is not aggressive because nothing on the field except for a 1/1 has any power. So I'll attack for 3. Okay. And this only has an ability when it attacks, so not relevant until next turn. Joda's Codex. They only have 3 land, so now they can draw a card for 2. They have 0 cards in hand. We have Choking Miasma, but it's only -2/-2, which leaves the Chaplain alive, which is kind of annoying, but... Oh, right, we can't even play it. We don't have double black for all 3 of the spells in our hand.
Boo.
Awkward.
After last game, having nothing but swamps.
But this lets us look for land, so attack with Rillick Mons. Yes! Okay, hold on. If it's a land, you may put it onto the battlefield tapped. Take the action. Yes! Got there. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Erica says, Rillick Mons is definitely the most Star Wars name I've seen in a while.
That's not wrong. You're absolutely right. Okay. All right. 3 cards in their hand, 5 mana available, 6 mana available. Mana Worker's fine. 1 damage in the air. Oh, God, so much land.
I feel like all of their card arts of what's on the field right now are like the same color palette. I was like...
All right, so we want to extinguish the light on the Chaplain, basically. I think that's the best play right now. If its mana value was 3 or less, we gain 3 life. It's 4. Damn. That's fine, though. Worth it. Attack with Rillick Mons. Another Choking Miasma? Sick.
Nice.
Okay. Done, and we get a goblin. Right? We don't get a goblin? If you didn't put a card onto the battlefield, create a 1/1 red goblin. So why... Am I... Oh, the goblin's right here. I'm like legit blind, I guess. He's right here. Look at him. You like him?
Yes, he's very cool.
I don't know what I was thinking. Sorry, everybody. Ooh, another thing that dies to the miasma. Sick. And I don't mean the goblin, although technically also correct, but I meant the librarian. We take one. Hey, look, a choking miasma.
Amazing. Erica says we call that the monochrome aesthetic.
Yeah.
What, you and all your painter friends? Because you are very fancy now.
Let's go ahead and put it on Rulik Mons, I guess. Okay. Yeah. Combat. Just with Rulik Mons for now. It is not a land, so I get a goblin. Sick. Sick. They're at 6, by the way. Pass. Okay. Drawing a card. Sure. Sure. Another automatic librarian. Okay. That could also die to the choking miasma. Both on the bottom. What are they fishing for? Viashino Branch Rider 3/3 with haste. If it attacks, I definitely trade. For sure.
She says, bold of you to assume I have friends.
Wow. Or do I trade? If I block here, it doesn't die to the miasma. So yeah, I think I have to. Because like there's a okay, fine. There's a world where like the 2 creatures would have let me attack in and kill, but like with the miasma, everything gets shrunk anyway, so it doesn't really work that way. Let's miasma with kicker, giving the Rulik Mons a counter, shrinking everything down. We know we have Gardener, so combat, attack, salvage mana worker, so we get a 1/1, and then we play the Gardener. Okay. End our turn, keeping up the patented Geek for All hand land. They're at 3. They have 1 card in hand. They can draw a card for 1 mana as well. You got it. They need a creature to live because they need to double block the Rulik Mons.
Things need life to live.
Oh, shit. They win.
Oh.
Come on, man. Why is it 2 games in a row with that shit?
Thank you. I'm out of control.
Okay. Fuck me, I guess. 0 wins so far with this deck, too.
Well, we'll see about the next one. Erica says, oh, I don't think I told you this. My former best friend Travis blocked and unfriended me and everyone else from my vampire group with absolutely no warning or explanation.
Gross. Now, I mean, you said former best friend, not having to do with this incident, like that was prior that status, if you will, changed. All right, we have a decent curve here, I guess. Like, I'm okay with this hand. Okay, they have a Plaza of Heroes. Right, that's what it's called? Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Combat, attack, Badger, no kicker. Okay. Charismatic Vanguard. Karn's Silex. We may have to miasma here. Is this a May? Oh, it's an opponent. Okay. So Let's go to combat, actually, and go like this. See what happens. I assume they just take it. Good, good. I'll take 3 here if they attack next turn to play the Silex. How's that? Now, this is 3 mana, but so is this and so is this. So, like, it's probably just Miasma. Hopefully they play something else that dies to Miasma. They play their own Karn's Silex. Awkward.
She says, no, we were still close and on great terms, and he just decided he was done with me, I guess.
Wow.
She says, I tried to stick the Connoisseur first, get her some counters from the death triggers.
Yeah, fair point.
Well, I mean, it seems like if he unfriended and blocked a whole bunch of people, that seems more like a personal thing. You know, how, like, a recovering addict, like, you know, tries to get all new friends because they don't want to be, you know, enticed to go back on it or something like that. So that sounds more like a personal thing. And especially if he's not telling anybody what it is, and it seemed to be out of nowhere. He also left every server he was part of, so I just don't know.
Very, very strange.
And the servers were not something that he, like, communicated with you on all the time, right? It was just stuff that he spent time on.
I had to know that was coming, but I wasn't willing to pull the trigger on the Silex, but we did lose our Connoisseur there, which really sucks. They also have 5 cards in their hand now, and we have nothing left but this 1/1. So this is going to be a tough game. Jesus. Yep. She doesn't die to this, that's for sure. She does die to this, though. We can just keep this back. Hey, look.
Oh.
Never mind. I'll attack.
We can have a whole swarm of swarms.
Exactly. It's the idea. End the turn. Jesus. Can't beat that. I mean, pass, I guess. I don't really know what the hell I'm supposed to do here.
She says, yeah, it honestly seems like more like than anything, he just wanted a clean break to start over. But anyway, I'll stop talking about it now.
I mean, you don't have to. Like,
yeah, I mean, if it'll make you feel better to talk about it, and maybe it won't, but if it will make you feel better to talk about it, then by all means. I mean, honestly, like, if we don't know him, we can't sit here and necessarily speculate reasons or actions or anything. But
no idea what's happening tonight. We're just getting so run over. We don't lose yet, but we're very close. This is insane, man. What the fuck? Yeah, go on. What else you got? It's a great. Cool. Pass. when we just lose because that gives the +1/+1. I forgot. Yeah, we're just dead. Cool. What a cool draft. Isn't everybody having fun? I'm having fun.
Well, we knew this deck was weird and
but
didn't have like a clear direction of what it was doing. So
yeah, but every game but this one that we lost, we ran the table and then lost to a bullshit random spell. And then this time we just like got run over.
Yeah.
So, I mean, sometimes you get run over, but when it's your third loss after like 2 bullshit losses, like that feels like shit.
Yeah.
And 0 wins too. Cool. Fuck me, man. All right, I guess we draft again.
And we'll get better cards this time. Great ones.
I was like, I don't know how. We got 2 mythics last time.
Doesn't matter.
We never saw a Johnny.
They'll be better. Erica says, I'm having fun with Joe and Amy, even if the games are bad. Sad face and heart.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
And Miss Marie is here. She says, it has been too long, but I'm here. How have y'all been?
Great. Great to see you.
It's very nice to see you.
Awkward.
It's been a good night with people here tonight.
Yeah. All right, so extinguish the light, but if we're taking a 4-mana black spell, it's probably Defiler, right? I mean, this is not a great Defiler in terms of the Defilers, but like on its own, a 4-mana 4/4 Menace that whenever you play a black spell gives something +1/+1 in Menace, like it's pretty good.
Is a Defiler ever great?
Yes. Yeah, the Defiler of Vigor is very great. Yes. Thank you for asking.
I know like what you meant. Real life.
I know what you meant.
She says, well, now that I'm here, the games won't be bad.
There you go.
You're preemptively welcome. Thanks, Miss Marie.
Yeah, I think it's Defiler. What the hell is this thing again? Do we try to make this work? I love this thing, but I don't know if this makes sense. I don't think it does. Not in this fast-ass format.
I mean, that other blue one is good, right? That
this big guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. But, I mean, if we're sticking in black, we just take the Swarm.
Okay. That's also good.
Yeah.
Erica says that card is actually quite reasonable, in my opinion.
The Defiler? Yeah, I agree. Oh, you mean the Diplomacy? Or Duplimancy?
The face one?
It's good. I mean, it's going to cater the rest of our picks. Duplimancy, yeah. All right. I'll definitely try it. It got passed to us. This one doesn't work. Shore Up. That's definitely what we want. It's like 1,000,000 Shore Ups. We never drew Lagomos either in the last deck.
Oh, yeah, we didn't.
This format is full of tricks, and if your tricks are also cloning. Fair point. Yeah, Shore Up, big time.
Okay.
Nothing here that at least that like targets or whatever, but we could always just take a creature. There's the Cult Conscript, which we can get back only if a non-skeleton creature died under your control this turn. I'll just take a Vivisector. Thanks for asking. Yeah, this is a bad card. And then like this targets, but not in the way that you want. Like we tap one of our things for 3 turns, but get a copy of it. Like in 3 turns, you'll be sorry. But yeah, I'll take the Vivisector. Channeler? Yes, please. Sure, that's a great card.
Dude looks boss.
Yeah, not bad at all. His like face is kind of breaking apart a little on that one side.
Oh, I can't see that.
It's very weird. Terror would also be a good one. Especially with all of these, like us wanting to have instants and sorceries. So.
Erica says, just you wait until 3 years from now when my case finally goes to trial. You'll be sorry.
That's right. Oh, of course we take Rona's Vortex. I mean, come on, it's so good. Especially in this deck. There's also Idyllic Beachfront, which we could use on like stall for or for like some stall for times. There's also the Geyser, which I love. That was a great pack for us.
Yeah.
Timely Interference. Just give something -1/-0, and then draw a card and duplicate the thing that we gave -1/-0 to. Totally worth it. There's also Battle Rage Blessing, I suppose.
Erica says, Rona's Vortex, aka any unmasked indoor gathering.
Amazing. Yeah, maybe I take the Blessing over the Timely Interference. I think we'll see, hopefully we'll see more of those, but who knows? Haunting Figment. Can't be blocked as long as you've cast an instant or a sorcery this turn. Yes. What does this do? You may cast an instant or sorcery with mana value 1 or 2 from your hand without paying its mana cost. Exile an instant or sorcery from your graveyard. Copy. You may cast the copy. Yeah. So I'll take the Figment for now. There's also the Necromass. God damn. I think it's the Figment. Ugh. Awkward. Tough choices. Spend it only to cast an instant or a sorcery or a kicked spell. Sure. I don't love that card. We might cut it later. Remind me. We'll cut it later.
Okay.
I'll take a Battlefly Swarm for sure. There's also Academy Wall, which cares about instants and sorceries. I'd like more targeting spells, please. I need that for this deck to be viable.
Miss Marie, how have you been? They both said target in them.
Yeah. Okay, we got the Impede Momentum. No to that. And a Toxic Abomination. Not bad at all.
Okay.
Okay, green card, so no. Fires of Victory. Strength of the Coalition. Garna.
You got the Geyser in this one.
Yeah. There's also another Battle Rage Blessing. And it may just be that one for us.
She says, been better than last week when I got sick.
Oh.
But thankful for the cooler weather.
I was wrong, by the way. Geyser is actually a great choice. You were.
I did it. Jayanna says, oh, hey, Miss Marie. How you be?
So, I mean, Gaia's Might would be nice, but we're not in green right now. Just take another Splatter Goblin, or I say another. We had it in our last deck, but a Splatter Goblin.
So it would be the first one.
Yeah, exactly. For this deck, yeah.
For this deck.
Who we drafted with?
Oh.
Ahuanon, Aragami, Reiru, RSC, Stormblessed 580, Simreal 206, and Travis Gafford. Okay.
Erica, is that your friend Travis?
It's so awkward. I'll take another Goblin. This is bad. This is getting very bad.
Well, there's the colorless thing over there, right?
No.
That thing? No.
These both are white.
Oh, that's white?
Yeah.
It just looks gray.
Mm-hmm. That's fair. But that's how I knew what you were talking about, because it looks gray.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, it does. Yeah.
It looks like an artifact.
Let's take a Necromass. God, Herloon Battle Hymn is so good, but
Necromass is good.
yeah, very good. Yeah. All right, how many creatures do we have? 11? It's not bad.
Miss Marie says, Jayanna, hello. Also, hello, Erica. I just realized I never said hi. And then there's like a person with a heart behind them. And then Erica says, hi, Miss Marie, with a rose.
That's awesome. What's going on over here? Anything relevant on my... Nope, don't care about any of that. Okay, moving on. Oh, man. Hey, everybody, by the way, just a heads up. This Sunday is the finale of our Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney playthrough over on Video Games for All. It is the final episode. You should definitely check it out. We took the photo for it today, which was a hell of a thing. Have you Have you ever had spray paint sprayed directly over your mouth? Because after today, I can say that I have. It was very, very
It's not
weird.
spray paint. It washes out.
You said it was spray paint.
I mean, it has spray paint propellant in it, which makes it smell very bad.
Oh, it smells real
and
bad.
Taste very bad.
It tastes
which you found
awful.
out when you tasted it.
Not only when I tasted it, but then I was like, oh, my lips are dry. And I licked my lips and I was like, why did I do that?
Yeah.
Oh, what a terrible idea. Yeah, it was real dumb. I made a very dumb mistake. Sure, this is a very weird draft.
Marcus says Vortex is great. Erica says also a happy
Agreed.
first stream of Spooky Month.
Yeah,
Hard.
thank you. That's right. And then speaking of which, obviously on Friday, we will be continuing our Spooky Month playthrough that we started early. Maybe Meteorite's better. We started our Spooky Month stream playthrough early. So on Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern, we'll be continuing that. So stay tuned.
Erica says, Joe, I've had many things sprayed in and around my mouth.
Oh, yeah, baby. Amazing.
Nice.
Like, oh no, we don't have enough domain. It's only a 5/5 flying Ward 2. Whatever will we do? I guess we should just take something else.
Jana
Awesome.
says Spooky Month.
That's right.
With a whole bunch of things here.
I
like
love it.
There's like a wizard lady with a flower and a vampire lady and a devil and a crystal ball and a little fairy.
Like a Tinkerbell fairy.
Yeah. She says, one of my fave months.
It's a pretty good one.
It is. It's the best one. Erica says, does Ward affect us targeting it, or is Ward just opponents?
I believe it's just opponents. Let's double check, but yeah. Ward says whenever a permanent with Ward becomes the target of a spell or ability and opponent controls.
I was just going to say, Marie says Ward should only apply to opponents.
There you go. Good looking out. Sorry. I didn't mean to talk over you. I was just reading it. From
Yeah, I know.
No, yeah, I guess we'll take another Necromass. Again, very awkward. This deck, very, very awkward.
Sphinx clones incoming, baby.
I
Erica
hope so.
says.
Yeah, I mean, it's not legendary, so for sure. No. The Islet feels awkward. I guess we'll just do Repossession and take it back. Yeah, sure. Why the hell not? We can get stuff back from our graveyard if we need. Splatter Goblin? Those are bad picks for us at the end here. Ooh, what do you do? That's a... oh, wait. Is it... How is this worded? Where's the card? Come on, where are you? Vesuvin. Whenever you cast a spell that targets only a single artifact or creature, create a token. So it could be either one of these, but I'll take the combat research, sure. Why not? Oh, or does that... Am I stupid? Is it that, like, the enchant creature hits the battlefield? No, you're targeting specifically, so... Yeah, that's fine. And I'll take a flyer here. I will take another Figment. Sure. And I'll take... Look at all these lands with blue in them. Did you know that people don't take those?
Yeah.
We learned that in the last draft. I'll take another Academy Wall. We have a butt ton of creatures, right? 22? Jesus. I'll take a Negate, I guess. Cast an instant or sorcery, 1 or 2, without paying its mana cost. Sure. It's our second one of those. God, I'm definitely not playing both. I probably won't even play the one. Vote a Sea Scavenger for the sideboard. Tidepool Turtle. I love you, but you're going in the sideboard. I already have one of you in the deck that I'm probably not playing, so goodbye to that one as well. And a War Host's Frenzy.
Oh, we've got a deck box.
Oh, we already had one. We have a green card.
Oh, we do?
Yeah. Forget which one it is. Your spider.
My spider.
Yeah, it's almost like I knew. Your face. Okay, let's see what this split looks like, shall we?
Erica says the third path. I wonder if Felden knows about that. Sideways eyes.
Yeah. All right, so I mean, we have things.
We do have things.
It's not great though.
Guys, in chat, what do you think for cuts? Miss Marie says the spider is perfect for spooky month.
That's right.
Hell yeah, it is.
As is this defiler of flesh, as is this writhing necromass. Yeah, fair.
We got some good stuff, Jayanna. What you think?
And a haunting figment. In fact, 2 haunting figments.
That guy could use a manicure, though. Not gonna lie.
Oh.
Erica says, can trim that axe for sure.
Oh, yes, thank you. We don't need that nonsense. Oh, God, we need 11 cuts? Get out of here. That is gross.
So before, this is kind of random, but I'm going to tie it into this a little bit, guys. Just because I'm curious. Before, Erica gave Miss Marie a red heart, or a red rose. So I know that Jayanna's favorite flower is a sunflower, but I'd be curious to know what everyone's other favorite flowers are, / color of flower too. Jayanna says, Spidey! Spooky deck! My serotonin is through the roof! Is it? I feel like... Erica says, probably start with creatures for cuts.
Yeah, so what I did was I actually got rid of a couple of things that like target, like I got rid of impede momentum because I'm not going to use it on my own creature, and like using on theirs is fine, but like we've got other things. And then I cut one of the goblins, and yeah, we've got a couple more.
Miss Marie says mine is a daisy. Ooh, oh, okay, like white regular daisies or like colorful Gerber daisies. Erica says, I love snapdragons. Heart. Me too. I love snapdragons. And Marcus says, mine is a fart blossom. Boo.
Awesome. Don't boo that. That's great. Okay.
Miss Marie says, just the regular white ones. What the heck is a fart blossom? And Jayanna says, yo, with 3 crying laughing faces. A fart blossom. I am done.
Amazing. All right. So, yeah, I mean, like...
Miss Marie says, I changed my mind. My favorite is a fart blossom.
That's awesome.
Erica, what color snapdragon do you like? She says, we all have a fart blossom between our legs. But
TBH.
To be honest.
Yep.
And Miss Marie says, Erica, oh my God. Crying, laughing face sideways.
One of those. And
a fart blossom is just a vile plume.
It's true. I forget what the name of the actual flower is that it's inspired by.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it actually was or if they just like wanted to make it like
No, there is
stinky
one,
and
yeah.
poisonous and
Yeah,
stuff.
there is one.
Erica says, I really like the orange ones because they're really red orange, and I love that color. Same. Yeah. But that's probably like my second favorite or maybe third favorite flower because I actually really love orange lilies as well. But I can't smell them. The smell of lilies makes me like physically ill. But my absolute favorite flower is the like black velvet roses, where like in the right light it's red, and in a different light it's black, and it's all like the petals are fuzzy. Jana says, "Oh my God!" Crying, laughing face. Fart blossom between my legs. Well, no wonder it's his fave. Amazing. And Miss Marie says, Jana, I'm done. Erica says, Jana, yes. And then Jana says, I love sunflowers. And then next is lilacs and then lavender. Oh, okay. I think lilacs are very pretty, particularly white lilacs. I don't know if you guys have seen white lilacs, but they're super pretty. But that's another flower that the smell makes me like nauseous, like actually just And that one is because we had lilacs growing up, and so the smell would like get to me, and it got to a point where I got very sensitive to it. She says, yes, I'm done with myself too. 3 crying, laughing faces. And Erica says, Marcus, how do you plead?
This is awkward. It's a sorcery. Pass? This is a weird game.
Emilio's here, and he says, do pine trees count as flowers? They don't, but I do like pine trees, and I think that's a nice answer regardless.
Sure.
And hello.
What's up, Emilio? Happy Magic Monday. They chose not to attack. They chose not to attack. Okay. Take my turn.
I think I've seen a type of pine tree that grew flowers on it, or flower adjacent things, if they couldn't technically be considered flowers. And I've seen many that grew berries, and fruits are typically what grows after a flower, right? So it's kind of there. It's kind of right.
So we put 1, 3, 4, 5. Ugh. I guess if we draw like we're gonna have to use this to kill their marrow this turn.
Miss Marie says, I am now having a fantastic Monday. Good.
That's really nice to hear.
Because we love you. And we want you to.
Yeah. I'm glad people are having a good day.
Jana says, yay, the fantastic Monday. 2 heart faces and 2 hearts. And then Emilio says, how's everything going with you both tonight? I just love the smell of pine trees.
Okay. I mean, this is our second draft of the night. The first one did not go well. So there's that. But, you know, shit happens. But otherwise, in the grand scheme, we're doing pretty well.
Yeah. And this one kind of remains to be seen, I guess.
It sure does. We're having to do this. I will take the action because I need something here. That's definitely not it. I mean, it's another instant in our graveyard. Yeah, we can play Tolarian Terror next turn. You got it. drew another land because of course we did. We have 1 mana remaining. I could just put this on now. Yeah, whatever. They have 1 card in hand. Like, if they're going to use removal, they're going to use it on it anyway, so that's fine with me.
I like the smell of pine trees too, though. I feel like probably most people like that. Maybe not like the artificial, like pine scented candles smell, but like an actual pine tree, yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, Vivisector is here. We don't have a creature in our graveyard, so do I just attack here? I feel like that's dumb, but I also feel like I don't really know what we're gonna do this game. They're just making 2/2 soldiers every turn.
Erica says, I have an absolutely enormous pine tree in my front yard, and it's great in winter when it gets all pretty and snowy.
Nice. Very nice.
Do you ever put like ornaments and stuff on it?
Oh my god, deck,
Lights?
please. Please. Okay. Yeah, it turns out if we don't... Weirdly, if we don't draw our mythic, this deck does nothing. Pass.
She says, it's actually tradition that the neighborhood kids come and put ornaments on the lowest level every year.
That's so cool. That's really cool.
It's adorable.
3 2/2s are attacking. No to everyone. No one is attacking. They get another 2/2. I mean, that's something, right?
I guess.
Yeah, I also guess. I don't really know otherwise, but sure. Pass again. So annoyed.
Erica, that's very wholesome and adorable.
Yeah.
By the way.
Very, very cool. I mean, you definitely attack with the flyer. Sure. That's it? Okay.
She says, because when I say enormous, I mean easily 60 feet. Crying, laughing face.
Nice.
60 feet?
That's
That's
crazy.
insane.
3, 4, 5. All right, we can hand land it on this one, I guess.
It sounds like adults come by and put ornaments on the lowest level.
Yeah. All right. I was genuinely debating attacking there with the terror, but honestly, the response from them would just be swing with everything and kill us again, just like everybody else has done tonight. 3 in the air. 5 2/2s on the ground. Pass to blockers. Nothing has 1 toughness because why would it? But we block. All right, not with the Vivisector, right? But I guess we just use the Splatter Goblin as well. Fine. I really have no idea. Like I don't know what our win con is at this point against this deck. Like we do not have any decent enough removal. So Oh, because it's got ward? Yes. Ward 1. Oh no, I don't have any mana. Auto pay. Sure. She's slightly smaller. Scry 1, it's a counterspell for non-creature spells. No. They get another 2/2. We draw a Battle Rage Blessing. Okay. I mean, that gets to kill something that's big and scary, maybe, if they actually attack with it. 1, 2, 3. So, pass. We haven't drawn a black permanent since we cast the Defiler, so nothing has been able to get Menace. Another land.
Oh.
Is a 3/3 flyer.
Erica says, I feel like I may have led you astray.
Oh, it's not your fault, Erica. This is honestly like, I should have known. The last, because I did this once before as well, and it's exactly the same thing that happened. There were like 5 decent cards that I got to pick that got to be targeting spells, and then if I don't draw the Mythic, the deck sucks ass, and that's not your fault at all. So, you did not lead me astray whatsoever.
Emilio, how have you been since we spoke to you last?
Yeah. All right, so Rada makes that thing massive. It's a 6/6. Oh, we're dead. We just take 9 in the air. What the hell am I wasting my time for? All right. It's 9:30. Okay. What do we do? Can we fix this at all?
Thank you, whoever that was. I totally missed it. Sorry.
That's fine. I skipped through it on purpose. Okay. If we do this, what happens? If we take this out, this for sure, and this, and one of these, probably both of those. Let's see how this does.
Okay.
We still have a Mythic. We can just kind of overwhelm them with creatures and try to tempo them out a bit if we need with the like bounce spells and stuff. But yeah, like the assessment that I did was like, even if we had Duplimancy that game, doesn't win us a single thing. Because nothing that we would have been able to copy would have done anything against any of their creatures. Like Tolarian Terror would have been like multiple 5/5s, I suppose. And that would have been helpful. But by the end, I mean, they're attacking us with 3/3 flyers that Rada made a 6/6 flyer, like, slam ahead.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
4 land, 3, 1, and 1. I guess this hand is fine. It's weird, but fine.
Do you think they mean like they like slamming people's heads, or do you think they mean like they're slamming forward ahead of everybody else?
Oh, interesting.
I guess it's the first one because the H is capitalized.
Yeah, I mean, it could be slang for like whatchamacallit? A slammer, like the Pog type.
Oh.
You know?
Yeah.
Just make a bird.
Emilio says, I'm doing all right. Health insurance kicked in 2 days ago.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Congrats.
So I'm excited to go to a doctor and start working on my health.
That's really good to hear.
Very important.
Truly good to hear.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. And also thank you to all of the things that had to align in order for that to happen for you. Miss Marie says, "Be right back. I gotta go get some hot chocolate."
Cool.
Jelly. She also says, "Yay, Emilio! It's amazing feeling to get to go to the doctor after not having insurance." Dab.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Those were awesome trades. Hell yeah. Scry 1 resolves. Oh, yeah, they get to scry 1 twice. Put it on the bottom, followed by putting it on the bottom. Okay, good. They didn't find anything they wanted. I like it. I'll play this 4/4 with Menace.
Emilio says, "Once I get therapy, it's all over for you. I'm going to be so normal."
Normal is a very relative term, Emilio.
Go ahead, Emilio. Try it. Go ahead.
Hey, look, Rona's Vortex with kicker. All right, well, there goes that card. Combat. Attack for 1. All right, one of our 2 good cards is now on the bottom of our library. I do not know if we have a way of searching. They have nothing out of the 4 cards in their hand. It's weird. Combat. Attack. I'm going to save the repossession for if and when the terror dies, because we can play it next turn with this land, so. Najal, the Storm Runner. You got it. Take our turn. Drew another land. God damn it. Combat 1. Land terror. Okay. Let's see.
Emilio, I can say therapy has changed my life in such a profound way that literally, like, my therapist, I will never be able to repay her. Never.
So I'm going to do that, and then this. I guess we can end the turn. I will, if they attack with the Warbrute this turn and enlist Najal, I will block with the terror and kill it. Because we have the repossession to get it back. They do not do that. They pass through their turn. We have a Tide Pool Turtle. That's a good one. Not the terror, just those 2. Turtle. 3 mana is good.
He says, "I went to therapy a few years ago, and I was just like, everybody needs to do this. It's so important." Yes.
They countered it.
Everybody needs to do this, and or because there's like a baseline level of things that us as adults learn as adults that they could literally like put in schools or incorporate into culture or the media in a way where the next generation wouldn't have to learn those things as adults. They could learn them as children. And it could be part of how they live their life going forward. And that, I think, would be incredible. So, yeah, I mean, I think nowadays everyone should do that. But I think, like, going forward, if there was a way that we could really incorporate a lot of those principles and just, like, way of life sort of things that we learn in therapy into ways for kids to learn those much sooner in life, I think it would prevent the need for everyone to go to therapy in the future, or at least the need for them to go as long. But then I had stuff go on and I got more depressed and I just stopped going. Yes. The issue of I'm so depressed I can't go get help for my depression is real.
Okay. Yeah. I hate when we have these nights, but very often we have, well, sorry, not very often. We have these nights where we just cannot win a game.
Yeah.
Cannot do it. And yet, they're at 7, we're at 20. We'll see.
I'm just looking at Yargle and his big old mouth.
It's a very big mouth.
It's so big.
Yeah. With 3 sets of, like, teeth that, like, intercross with one another.
Yeah.
It's very strange. Oh, good. The perfect blocker for both of our creatures that we're killing them. All right, well, at least we've got some scrying that we can do.
Emilio says, I think there are a lot of adult humans that are incapable of self-reflection. And therapy helps so much with that.
Sure.
It's important to know why people think the way they do.
Fair. Oops. There we go. Let's scry 1. Tolarian Geyser bounces their flyer and lets us hit them for 3. It's kind of not... Well, I mean, it gets us to draw a card. It's good enough. Bouncy, bouncy. We drew an Academy wall. I mean, okay. Can't be upset about that, right? 3 damage to you. Play the Defender, the 0-5. And then I guess we end our turn. Got nothing else going on. Oh, man.
I'm going to get us water, I think.
Okay. What a surprise. They are replaying the Pixie Illusionist. Vohar, Vidalian Desecrator. What does this thing do again? Draw then discard. If you discard an instant or sorcery, we lose 1, they gain 1. They can sack it to cast an instant or sorcery from their graveyard. Okay. Activate only as a sorcery. That's good. So they can't, like, counter something that way, basically. Combat. 1 in the air. We have enough black mana open that this creature can gain Death Touch. That's why they're thinking about it. Because then basically, if they block here, we give it Death Touch, their Pixie Illusionist dies, and then they're on a 2-turn clock to find an answer to the 2-3. So we shall see. Thank you, Amy.
You're welcome.
But they are thinking about it. They got 1 card in their hand. And they take the 1. You got it. I'm okay with a 4-turn clock as well. Because, you know, they got to stop it at some point. Draw then discard. Oh, the gaining 1 life every turn is going to be annoying, but they discarded a land, so that's good. That could be problematic. Hey, look. I, instinctively did the Patented Geek for All Hand land. I didn't even say that I did it. I just did it. It's just there now.
Yeah. Yeah, Emilio, the book that I'm reading right now, because I'm always reading at least 1, sometimes more than 1, books about mental health or just quality of life stuff, like self-help, things like that. And the one that I'm reading right now is The 5 Love Languages, and it's very good. Miss Marie says the self-reflection part is also incredibly important because not everyone has someone to suggest therapy. Mm-hmm. And it's important to know when you need it for yourself.
True.
Yeah, and I know for me, I definitely needed a lot of help Getting to therapy, I definitely needed a lot of help with therapy. Like, I very much lucked out with my therapist that that her and I jived in such a way that it allowed me to excel the way that I did. Not to mention just aspects of my life kind of fell into place for that as well. So it wasn't just my therapist, right? It was a lot of factors. But she was one of the factors. And so, and a lot of people don't have the other things falling into place the way I got to. So, I'm grateful for that, and I appreciate that, and I feel for the people who don't have that and will never get to have that, really, you know. Jayanna says, I adore the 5 languages. Oh my God, languages. Yes, yes, it's a great book. I'm not fully finished with it yet, but I think I'm getting close to the end. I do Audible, so I don't actually know how far along I am because I'm not like watching the ticker go down. But I'm pretty sure I'm close to done. Miss Marie says, I've used therapy for both the highs and the lows of my life. And both times, therapy has been an amazing blessing. She says, I know the 5 love languages too. My big 2 are quality time and physical affection.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm probably more like acts of service and quality time are probably my 2. Oh, we've got a new person. IXV or LXV Bowtie. I'm glad you shared that with me.
Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for being here. Let me know, is that an I or is that an L? Please specify, because I'm not the best at this, even though I'm the one who reads chat. Sorry about it. Please also leave your pronouns for me.
Lose 2 life, but we're at 20, so I guess it's worth it, right? Yeah, I mean, at this point, we're fishing for an instant or a sorcery. And until we get it, or when we get it, we win. Well, I guess we need 2 turns of it now, because they didn't take the 1 from the flyer, but it's fine. We'll find it eventually.
Miss Marie says, what are y'all's? And says, hi, Bowtie. Emilio says, that's a big problem for me. I get very discouraged if I don't like my doctor and or therapist, so I just stop going. Well, you know, like, it's important to not continue using that person if it's the wrong fit. It's really okay, and like I said, important, if it's the wrong fit, for you to say so. Even if it's not to them specifically, at least to yourself, so you can start looking for somebody else.
Yeah.
Because going to the wrong therapist isn't good for anybody. It's just not. It's not good for the therapist. It's not good for you. It's not good for whoever is paying, which may be you, maybe your insurance. I don't know. But, you know, it's just a lose, lose, lose. Because even the therapist, like, can tell that they're not jiving with you, but they're, like, taking your money anyway. And they're not going to turn you away because you need help, right? So they're not going to be like, well, you need to leave because you and I don't jive. So it really is, the ball is in your court, right? When it comes to something like that, you need to be able to sense into that and make the choice to go with somebody else.
Oh, fuck me. I mean, I guess now that they've gained all this life, it's kind of irrelevant. We just block with the 3-2 and the 2-1, but oh my god, it's so annoying.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too. Like I said, just some nights where we cannot win a game. Just can't do it. I'll go to 14, I guess. Let's scry and see if we can dig a way out of this. Splatter Goblin is not what we need right now. Yeah, I mean, it's got 2 power, but then they just trade with Tide Pool Turtle, and I'd rather use that to help our scries a little bit here.
Let's see where I'm at.
Vivisector's fine, I guess. It's not what we need to win the game at all. Now we have to deal with Najal with... Yeah, it's fine. We're going to have to trade with Najal here.
Jayanna says the 5 love languages not only help you love and how... Yeah, not only help you love and how to love the people in your life, but also it teaches you how to love yourself. Yes, that's absolutely true. How to love yourself and also how to explain to other people what they need to do to love you. Miss Marie says, absolutely agree. Jayanna says, my love language is definitely quality time. I don't care what we're doing as long as we're together. That's what gets my heart ticking.
Nice.
Oh my God. And then maybe words of affirmation thrown in there. Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Cool.
It's nice to hear everybody's different ones because they really are different, right? Yeah. And that's why that book is important, right? Because they're different. And if everybody loved everybody the same, that would seriously fuck some people up because they're different. So, Jana says, welcome to Bowtie. She says, as someone who is trans, it's so hard finding a therapist or doctor that truly relates to you. I don't know how many times I've had to deal with discrimination in the medical field.
Yeah.
2 sad faces. Yeah, I mean, that's really tough. I mean, yeah. And I think that's going to depend, too, on where you live. Like, your location, I think, is going to be hugely playing into that, which is so unfortunate because, you know, especially as a child, you don't get to decide what your location is. You are where you are. And, you know, as you're an adult or as you become an adult and become more financially independent, you can move if you feel like that's what you need to do. But the younger you are, the harder that's going to be, I feel like, because you don't get to make the choices for your own health care. You don't get to make the choices of where you live and who you're interacting with. You just have to deal with the bullshit that people are bombarding you with, unfortunately. As she says, I've had to go through through 4 therapists to get help.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Keep going. There's a lot to talk about with this game, and it's not worth it. So go ahead. We've missed like a multiple thing. I wanted to let you finish talking, but so do your thing.
I looked up and found an amazing therapist. All right. I finished with that line.
It doesn't matter. It does not matter. We lose this game. I'm so annoyed. I should have held this, I guess, so that Cruelty of Gix, they wouldn't have picked the exact creature that they needed to stop us from being able to do anything at all. I don't know how they kill us now. They just have more flyers now and a reacher. Like, yeah, I don't know how we win now. We're so fucked now. Academy Wall, cool. Yeah, so do your thing. You guys are having like meaningful discussions that will actually go somewhere. This is like just sucks ass. Every moment of a game that I've played tonight sucks dick, and I'm so tilted about it. So just go ahead and talk. I'll be over here. You all have fun. I'm gonna, slam my head against the table a little. Fuck.
Yeah, Jana, that sucks a lot because 4 is a lot. I went through 3, but I didn't make the choice to leave my first 2. My first one, I went in, she asked me some serious questions about my abusive childhood, and it was tough. The second one, she had health issues and she kind of had to peace out.
Jesus Christ.
And
is it another? Sorry, it can't be actually. They don't have double white. Keep going. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
it's okay. And I'm on my 3rd, so, but 4 is a lot to have to go through, especially when you're kind of sitting there wondering, is going to therapy the right choice for me? If I keep having so many therapists that, I'm not being able to stick with. So that sucks. Emilio says, for sure, I'm at a point now where I just want to put the work in to find the right fit. I'm feeling good about it this time around. The book is called The 5 Love Languages. Yeah. If it's not called exactly that, it's very close to that. So when you look it up, you'll find it.
That was such a weird attack. Why did they... Oh, that's why.
And they have a couple newer versions as well, that are like for businesses, and then for children specifically. And there might be another one that I'm not remembering, but the main one is The 5 Love Languages. There are 2 versions of it. There's the original, and then there's like the modified, more modern version. So I would recommend the modern version, because the original book came out in the 90s, so there have been some updates. Jana says, yes, Emilio, that is correct. Bowtie says, I'm Joe. My username is LXV Bowtie. My daughter is suggesting therapy for me, but I'm not sure yet. Okay, and we have Darren Snodgrass as well.
What's up?
Saying DAE. I'm not sure what that stands for. Darren Vance 10.
Well, welcome to you both.
Okay. So would you like to just be called Darren? Would you like to be called Darren Vance 10? And Bowtie, do you want to be called Bowtie? Do you want to be called LXV Bowtie? Or do you want to be called Joe?
I am also Joe. All right, so they didn't attack with their flyer, which seems like an interesting choice. But because we have an unknown card in our hand, even though it would let us get 2 scries, I'm going to keep the land, 1, Patented Geek for All Hand land, but 2, if the reason they didn't attack with their flyer is because they don't know what we have in our hand and that like spooked them a little, then I'm gonna hold off. All right, let's see. I'm so scared. Oh God. Okay. Oh, they found another black source.
Oh.
We lose.
Shoot.
That's it. That's game.
This one took a while, too.
Oh, what are you doing? Oh, they get to draw it for free. Okay. Activate once. Come on, auto tapper. Mess them up. Activate twice. It's literally my only chance.
Oh no.
Scry.
Is that the card we've needed this whole time?
I mean, I didn't know what we needed this whole time, but that absolutely would have saved us here, yeah.
Thank you, Slamahead.
I'm so mad. Ooh, I am angry.
The room is filling with salt tonight, guys.
I'm so mad. I'm glad you're all having good discussions.
Oh, man.
I'm going to need a therapist. That's for sure. The question is, why do I do this to myself?
LXV Bowtie says hello to everyone and thank you for making me laugh tonight.
Oh, good. I'm glad. Ooh, they mulliganed.
LOL, MTG is a social game.
Yeah. That's right.
Miss
Ooh.
Marie says, oh man, just wait until you hear about fart blossoms.
We were talking about that earlier. Now, there are many of us who feel that that's our favorite flower now after having a conversation about people's favorite flowers.
She says, I'm a therapist. I'll do your therapy. I can only do your therapy if you're a child, though.
Oh, okay.
Oh, like you actually are. Okay. I thought you were just joking because you were like going to do a whole thing. But okay. So you actually are. That's very cool.
That is cool.
Anna says, fart blossoms. 3 crying, laughing faces. LXV Bowtie says, it is a lovely bloom, but I'm not fond of the fragrance. Anna says, I can be a great friend listener. Big smile mouth.
Hell yeah.
Face. The bloom is beautiful.
They use a Rona's Vortex on my Haunting Figment. Okay. I'll just cast this Soaring Drake, thanks. We drew another Haunting Figment. We don't have double blue, so we can't cast both of them. But I can sure do this. Okay. Play the Figment they know about, and pass.
Anna says, or it's bootyful, I should say.
Amazing. Amazing. Very nicely done.
Yeah.
A Shield Wall Sentinel. Okay. They get to go look for a defender. Do they have the defender deck? Let's find out. Depends on which one they get. They get another Shield Wall Sentinel. Okay. Take our turn. We get Ether Channeler.
Oh.
Interesting. I mean, we only have one blue source, but combat, 3 in the air. And I'm probably just going to use the Channeler to make a flyer because it seems like they're having a little bit of issues with our flyers. So let's make a bird and end our turn.
Okay.
It was kicked, so we discard a card. Just discard the other Figment. That's fine with me, man. Bye. Take our turn. Draw a Swamp. Combat. Swing. And pull these 2 back. Hit for 4. Alright, 2-turn clock. Pass. Shield Wall Sentinel. Goes and gets... I assume... Let's see if they have another. If they have 2 in the deck, they better. It's the Wingmantle Chaplain. Okay. Take our turn. Draw Shore Up. Okay. We are at... Or they're at 4. They can play the Chaplain and get 3 flyers. But this is not an instant, it's a sorcery. Interesting. All right, let's see how they do this, though. Because basically we can attack with just the Soaring Drake and see what happens. Gibbering Barricade to get another one. Okay.
Miss Marie says, the smell, to be fair, can be astronomical.
We only have a single blue still.
Where is Erica? She's going to miss the puns.
Okay. So let's do this. Yeah, because I think it'll if I just attacked with the Soaring Drake, they would be able to distribute the flyers a little bit better. And by that I mean, like, or not distribute them. They would, like, put all 4 of them on the Drake, and then the Shore Up wouldn't save it. Whereas now they're just going to take 2, go to 2, and we can use the shore up to save the Drake later. Let's end our turn. We're going to keep the shore up because if we need to use it to save the Drake during their turn, we will. Academy Wall is fine. They get another 1/1. You got it. Okay, just don't play another defender this turn. Sacking something to gain a life is fine. That's totally fine. Okay. That's a good sign. We drew the blue. Okay, that's actually super helpful now. Because we can Tolarian Geyser, bouncing one of the flyers, and see what they do. They obviously can just sack it. That's fine. Not a problem at all. It does fizzle, so we don't draw a card, which is good on their part. They do draw a card. Let's go to combat. Oh. If they don't block, though, we win.
Wow. Okay.
Because of shore up. They just don't know that. Okay, so they block with only 1. That's fine. Keep their life total safe. They then try to tribute to Urborg, so we do have to use it. But it keeps it safe.
Emilio says, I assure you, it is my favorite flower. And Jana says, yes, Emilio for the win. 2 crying, laughing faces. And Miss Marie is laughing. LXV Bowtie says, Bowtie will be easiest, I think.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Sure.
All right, so we can't gain life. That's irrelevant. They have 2 flyers, 1 card in hand. Because they were able to play the Bulwark, which got them another flyer. Of course, we're just drawing land now, because I asked for blue, and so we're just going to get blue mana now. Combat. 2 in the air.
Jana says, Bowtie is so catchy. It's perfect.
I like it.
And then Marcus says, Figment was unblockable.
Oh, shit. Well, yeah, but that was... I cast it during combat, right? So... Because I didn't know what they had in their hand. If they had a way to get rid of this, we were screwed. So Figment would be unblockable after I cast Shore Up, right? Or did I cast something else that turn? The Geyser, I guess if I bounced it, they bounced their Wingmantle Chaplain.
Ooh.
I genuinely was going to say that if we lost this game that I don't know what I'm doing with my life. And now I guess I have my answer. I do not know what I'm doing with my life. This is insane. We're kidding me right now?
We haven't lost yet.
They have 7 damage in the air every turn.
Okay.
So that's a 2-turn clock. Actually, it's not, right? 6. Because we would block 1. We take 6. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Bowtie says, Gujo.
I'm trying. It's go. Go,
okay, I was
Joe.
like, Emilio says, at least you drew a land.
I sure did, Emilio. I sure did draw that land.
Those are important in Magic the Gathering. Yeah. Not if you're us, because flooding is our life.
9, 10, 11, 12. We're not dead this turn. I can't believe this happened again.
What are their sleeves?
Braids.
Ooh.
The stained glass braids.
The stained glass braids. It's so pretty.
Oh, look. We're dead. I'm like...
I get it.
Do you?
I'm sorry.
We are 0-6 tonight. They're bouncing their Wingmantle Chaplain again. And gaining 3 more life. and then replaying it and getting 6 more flyers.
Miss Marie says, just remember you can't win without them. And then Jana says, it's land. It's a big lump of mana. It has the juice.
All right. I will block 1 of your flyers and take 5. Oh, yeah. Let's scry one. Let's see what the top card was. A Writhing Necromass. Sure.
Thank you, Link Wolf. Whew.
Wow. Well, everybody, we'll be back next week to do more of this. Don't ask me why, but we sure will. That's a decision that I've made in my life, and I'm sticking to it. Next week, 8 p.m. Eastern, right here on this channel, every Monday, we stream MTG Arena. Not a single mythic out of these 10 packs, huh? All right. Let's try again. There we go. 2 mythics out of 20 packs, and one of them is just a wild card.
Wow.
Okay. I guess I'm going to stop wasting my shit luck on opening our cards, or our packs, I should say, and I'll open stuff later instead. Hey, anyway, yeah, like I said, we'll be back every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern for more of these streams. Like I said, these types of nights are few and far between, but I have to say, all of you being awesome has helped out quite a bit.
Yeah.
Because even when I'm tilted, all of you being funny and supportive of one another and myself is really nice to see. So thank you for that. Thank you for being you. I appreciate it. It's great.
Jana says, look at all those pigeons. 3 crying laughing faces. Miss Marie says, it has the juice. I can't imagine a more beautiful thing. It's land. You can't win a game without it. I mean, look at this land. When you play a bunch of it, everything can change. Bye-bye, Felicia's.
Oh, my God. So, yeah, we'll be back for a game that hopefully will not tilt me out on Friday as well. We stream every Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Now, Mondays, we play MTG Arena, but Fridays, we play whatever video game we happen to be playing at the time. And as Erica correctly pointed out towards the beginning of this stream, it is now officially spooky month. It is October. It is the month of Halloween and spooks and scares. And so we have been playing on our streams Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem for the GameCube. We are going to be continuing that game this Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern right here on this channel. If you want to catch up on what we have done so far in that game, the VODs for it are over on Video Games for All, and that link, along with Gluten Free for All, is in the description down below, so you should check it out. And honestly, please don't forget, for all of you that are here, to subscribe and ring that bell so that you get notifications whenever any of our videos come out, and whenever we go live if you're here on this channel. There are things to read.
I just wanted to say, I know that I did not do a video for September on Gluten Free for All, and I apologize for that. So I will be doing 2 for October to make up for it because I suck. So please check those out.
Yeah, for sure.
Miss Marie says, did I read that one or not?
You didn't read. You read this one. You
yes,
didn't read this
okay. Tis a TikTok trend, and it's the bestest. Jana says,
Awesome.
GameCube rules.
Hell yeah. No, GameCube rules.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, then you'll get to see us play GameCube, I guess.
Yeah.
And then ring-a-ding-ding.
That's right. Oh my goodness. What a night, everybody. What a time we all had together, sharing nothing but laughs and fun, victories and defeats.
Yeah.
It was only defeats
But you know what?
What?
It makes you feel better about the other times that we play, right? Because I don't think I remember ever losing every game that we played on a stream.
Why does that make me feel better?
Because it's the first time ever.
I
And it's
guess.
gonna be the last.
And it's gonna be the last. That's a bold statement.
No, it's not.
It definitely is.
And LXV Bowties says, see you then.
Awesome. Awesome. We look forward to it. And in fact, Amy, speaking of the folks in our chat, you have some work to do tonight, my friend.
Oh, yes, I do. Whoa. Okay. So, Jana says, family bonding is everything. 2 hearts, and this is the first and last. I feel it in my breasticles.
Well, who am I to deny Jana's breasticles and their deep emotional feelings?
Right.
So, thank you.
And their, like, possible omnipotence as well.
They exist outside of time. So
Exactly.
every Monday stream that we have ever done or will ever do is contained within them, and they know that it's the last time.
Every possibility. They know it.
An
before it
infinite
happens.
number of possibilities. That's right. It's so weird.
Amelia says, I love you both. Hope you have a great night. Have dreams of drawing perfect and going undefeated.
Hell yeah.
And Jana says, that part?
Exactly.
That part.
Exactly.
All
So,
right.
in fact, speaking of which then, Amy.
Yes. So I'll start with Emilio since he's leaving. Jana, thanks for being here. It was nice to get to see you for such a long period of time today because I know it's been a while since you've gotten to stay and talk a lot. So it's been really cool. Miss Marie, it's been forever, but we love having you here.
Hell
so
yeah.
Thanks for coming back.
Hell yeah.
LXV Bowtie, you're new.
Welcome.
Welcome. And we're happy to have you.
Yeah.
And the other new person, where are you? You all the way up there. Jesus. Darren Snodgrass or Darren Vance 10. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, really
and
cool.
being new. And poking in chat. So I can name you at the end.
Don't forget here, of course.
We have Marcus. Thanks for being here. Always.
That's right.
We love you so much. Erica, we love you so much as well because you're just amazing and always here, and we really appreciate it.
And I believe that's
I think
everybody.
that was it tonight, but you guys were just so consistent in chat, giving me things to do, being awesome and funny, like Joe said, and just like it helped him get through the night. And it certainly helped me because then I wasn't the whole time just being like, I'm so sorry, this is sucking. And you're just like, I hate this, you know? And I'm just like, I'm sorry.
I didn't, it's funny because, like, I didn't even, like, you could argue that losing so much kind of puts you down and puts you down and puts you down so that, like, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy of like, I feel like I can't win a game, so I like misplay so I don't win games. But like, I arguably don't think that happened tonight at all.
No, I think it just
I feel like I played like optimally as hell and just nothing.
Well, you know what? I think our drafts were not great. Like both of them, I feel like even when we were done building the decks and we felt good about the decks, I feel like
well, this most recent one, yes, I agree with that. The first deck I thought was great. I liked the cards that were in it. I thought we had good stuff. We had 2 mythics. We never saw the Planeswalker. We had another rare in the deck. Oh no, not the rare, but the Lagomos, right? We never saw a Johnny. We never saw Lagomos. Like, we had cool stuff in there. I just feel like the things that we didn't see versus the things that we did, plus like BS stuff from our opponents, like, it was tough. Tonight was a tough night.
drawing a lot of
for
land.
Sure. Yeah. For sure. But like I said, we'll be back on Friday for Spooky Month stuff. I'm looking forward to it. I love that game. Like we've been having a ton of fun with it. We would love to see you then. If you're just here for Magic, as I've said before, no problems whatsoever with that. No hard feelings. We'll see you hopefully next Monday for more MTG Arena. Both of those streams, Mondays and Fridays, live at 8 p.m. Eastern right here on this channel.
Jana says the deck was being sassy tonight. She better get it together next week. Do it for the fart blossoms.
That's right.
I think we always do it for the fart blossoms.
Whether we know it or not, whether we acknowledge it or not.
It's just always in our hearts.
Always in our farts?
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes me want to fart. It's I hope we never part.
Salute your shorts.
That's right. I love that. That's so funny.
So good.
So yeah, and then, hey, don't forget, over on Video Games for All, tomorrow is a new episode of Pokemon Sapphire. Wednesday is a new episode of Banjo-Kazooie. That's the game that we're playing at this point. Sunday, like I said, is the finale of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. So really, really good stuff.
Jana says remix.
That's right.
Okay.
Definitely.
Yeah.
We'll remix the theme song for Salute Your Shorts.
Yeah. I'll put it on TikTok or some shit.
Oh, God. You have fun with that. I can't help you.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe, you know what? Let's chalk up my losses to all the paint that I huffed today.
Yeah.
If you didn't hear that story, by the way, I'm not just revealing that, I have a problem. When you see the thumbnail for the final Phoenix Wright episode, you'll get it. But we took the final photo today, which required my beard to be gray, and it's not. And so we had to use spray that got like all over. I mean, it needed to be on the mustache and on the beard, which means that when I breathed in or licked my lips, I was just like eating and breathing accelerant from spray paint. So it was I maybe all of the everything that we did tonight was actually terrible, and I've just been sitting here perfectly incoherent the whole time, but I just don't know it because my brain's not letting me process it at all.
In that case, I'm not even really here.
That's right.
Try that one on.
Yeah. Somehow I started the stream, but everything else has been a fever dream ever since.
I feel like if that were true, it would have ended better.
I'm gonna wake up.
You would have imagined it in a nicer light.
Yeah, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow morning with like crusty blood coming out of my nose, like.
Oh my God, I can't. Jana says, yes, Joe, out here tasting colors.
That's right.
This is all in your imagination.
That's funny.
Oh,
well, then,
man.
since this is in my imagination, I guess we should end it so that I can go to bed and put myself out of my misery.
Oh God, we should certainly end it.
So yeah, obviously then that is going to be the end of this particular stream, like Amy said, and like hopefully I said as well. But again, who knows what I've said tonight. Thank you all so very much for being here. Whether you were active in chat or not, if you were lurking, we appreciate you nonetheless. So happy to have you. And then for all of you folks who made tonight wholesome and hilarious, we appreciate it. So thank you. But that is going to be the end of this particular stream. As I said, please don't forget, between now and the next time that we see you, please continue to stay safe and happy and healthy. That is to you and yours. That is super important. And for now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I've been Joe.
And I'm Amy.
And as we always say, in whichever video or stream of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.